Ugh. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Super Mario DJ here, and welcome back to another stream. Now, I know the music's still going, but this is a stream where the music actually is going to continue going, and I'm going to be changing it throughout the stream. So, let me know if the audio balance is good, and as I start up the stream, and I hope more people come, and we're just going to vibe. We also got some serious stuff to talk about, but, let's just vibe with Shadow Bonnie minigame music, because it's actually pretty calming. I don't know about you. It's actually pretty calming. To me, it's pretty calming. So yeah, anyways, I see Livy in chat. Livy, my only moderator at the moment. I will be doing moderator stuff probably after the channel anniversary, because I literally have a couple days, a few days to start finalizing details for my channel anniversary. So I'll probably do a vlog, live update video about moderators and other stuff going forward. Thank you, Livy. Thank you for informing me. Yeah. I mean, you've seen the thumbnail, you've read the title, and I hope you read the description. But if not, here's the description. I know I won't be the first to talk about this, and I sure hope that I won't be the last either. Welcome to a very important and serious stream. In recent weeks/days, there has been huge news going around in the Twitter community about Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, based on some donations he made to some political parties and people. That has caused numerous hate messages, threats, and even bitter vibes being thrown Scott's way. It's been a lot, and as a FNAF fan and channel, more on that in the actual stream/future content, I have decided that today, June 20th, 2021, it's to finally get my word out there and really let you guys know what my opinion, thoughts, and feeling are on the whole Scott Cawthon situation, after trying to record this last night and having the recording fail. From his Reddit post to his retirement one, that one set proudly on scottgames.com, there's a lot to talk about. I might even be open, that's just open, whoops. I might even be open, opening up to VC with anyone who joins in live, that's supposed to be live chat. I was writing this in a rush. Live chat. We'll see. Plus, I'm here to say what will happen with FNAF content going forward with the SMDJ channel, or on the SMDJ channel as we get close to the 3rd year anniversary and Ultimate Custom Night's 3rd anniversary. So let's not waste any more time, and let's just hop into the stream, chat, relax, and vibe. Let's go. I just realized I didn't save any of my changes. Big oof, but I hope more people come. I see Livy. I always see Livy, but so yeah. Like I said, I won't be the first to talk about this, and I won't be the last. Also, I'm gonna switch now, but the Shadow Bunny minigame music probably will be back. Let's get another one of the tracks I selected. I selected a few. I kind of randomly picked these, so they might not all be very fitting to the stream, but I picked some FNAF soundtrack songs, so there's that. And I feel like we do need some good vibes, so we're gonna mute some of these ads because I can't do anything about it. And there we go. Let's get some good vibes going. This is just me, display capture, and chat. So yeah, where to start? Again, it's been a lot, and I had initially started saying a lot of things last night in my failed recording that I'm gonna try and cover and more in the stream format, and I hope more people show up. So I'm gonna do that right now. So, oh yeah, gosh darn, yeah, the ads sure are something. But yeah, it's been a lot. It sure has been a lot, and Well, I guess we should probably start with... I don't even have a link below, but I guess a good place to start would actually be on my channel, coincidentally enough, kinda. It's kind of a good place to start. I'm gonna hop over to a previous stream, aka the Finance Mr. Hug stream, and mute that good stuff, because I gave my first kind of live opinions on the Scott Cawthon drama here, and I said in that stream that I'm grateful I didn't have a Twitter account, and I still kind of stand by that, but it sure, I feel like this wasn't the right place to do it, but I only linked the Scott post on my Finance Mr. Hug stream was because I was doing FNAF content that day, and the Scott drama was still fresh, and I had a feeling people were going to start bombarding the stream about the Scott stuff, so I linked it down below. And good thing Livy was there for a good while, I think, so I had a moderator just in case anything went wrong. But overall, I don't think that was the proper place to do. Now, welcome to this stream. This is the quote-unquote proper opinion and thought on it. I almost put the text that was in the thumbnail in the title, but there's a bunch of Scott hashtags out there right now, and it's like, I didn't want to. I wanted to leave it exclusive to the thumbnail, so there's that. So might as well start with the Reddit post. So I think that's really where we need to start this journey, as we listen to FNAF music in the background. We need to start with the Reddit post. I need to read it out as everyone else before me has, and give my thoughts and opinions on it. Welcome the experiment. It's gone. Alright, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Anyways, the Reddit post. Alright, I zoomed it out for the thumbnail. And now I'm screwing up my display. Blech. So yeah, Scott's Reddit post, my response, and maybe my last post. This message isn't directly at the Reddit. This message isn't specifically directed at the Reddit community. This is just the community that I care about the most, and where I choose to post these things. I never really cared much about Twitter anyways. To say the last few days, and at this point weeks, has been surreal would be an understatement. I debated greatly how to address this, including not addressing it at all, but with so many people from the LGBTQ community in the fan base that I love, that's not an option. I'd like to think that the last 7 years would have given me the benefit of the doubt in regards to how I treat people. In regards to, I think there's a typo in Scott's post. You can definitely tell he was rushing. How I try to, in regards to how I try to treat people. I'm reading it too fast. But there I was, trending on Twitter for being a homophobe, getting doxxed, and with people threatening to come to my house. My wife is 6 weeks pregnant and spending last night in fear because of what was being said online. She has already been struggling with her pregnancy, so seeing her so afraid really scared me. All of this because I executed my right and duty as an American citizen to vote and support the candidates who I felt could best run the country for everyone, and that's something I won't apologize for. For those who took the time to look, you saw that candidates I supported include men, women, white people, black people, Republicans, and Democrats. I supported Kimberly, I'm gonna butcher that, whatever, in Baltimore because I believe that she really cared about the African American community there and wanted to pull them out of poverty. I believe that she really could I believe she could have really made a difference in a time where so many black communities were struggling. She lost, unfortunately. I supported Tulsi Gabbard, a Democrat, even though I disagreed with her on several issues because I felt she would have been a good and fair president. And yes, I supported President Trump because I felt like he was the best man to run a strong economy and stand up for American enemies abroad, which there are many. Even if there were candidates who had better things to say about the LGBTQ community directly and bigger promises to make, I believe that their stances on other issues would have ended up doing more harm to, doing bigger or much greater harm to those communities than good. All of this explanation, I fear, is wasted, as people do not want to discuss with one another anymore. They want endless apologies and submissions. People who are expecting these from me will get neither. I've always been supportive of creators, and I've tried to treat everyone fairly and treat everyone with dignity and respect. I never cared about anyone's race, religion, gender, or orientation. I treat people as people, and everyone's the same. And because of that, I ended up with a very diverse group of people that I've worked with over the year. It wasn't intentional, it just happened that way. I chose the people who are best for the job. I treated everyone the same, and I ended up with people from all walks of life, in my professional life and my personal life as well. That's the way it should be, that's the way I want it to be, that's the way I will continue it to be. I'm a Republican, I'm a Christian, I'm pro-life, I believe in God, I believe in equality and in science and in common sense. Despite what some may say, all those things can go together. That's not an apology or a promise to change. It's the way it's always been. If I get canceled, I get canceled. I don't do it for the money anymore. I do it because I enjoyed it. People think I'm doing more harm than good now. Then maybe it's better that I get canceled and retire. I would accept that. I had a fulfilling career. Besides, most things that people can take from you are things that never had much value to begin with. I have always loved and will continue to love this community and this fan base, even if someday it doesn't include me anymore. Scott Games is gone. I will get to that experiment. I know about that because I attempted to record this last night. I will get to that. But yeah, I know I was reading through that fast. I tend to ramble a lot. We are only 60 minutes in, but I am rambling, but that is Scott's post. I probably read it better last night than I am now, and again, failed recording, never gonna see the light of day, because I scrapped it, but, and chose to stream it instead, but, so that's Scott's Reddit post. When I originally read this, I definitely took a few minutes to think. This isn't my first time reading it, and it probably won't be my last, but when I first read it, when I first heard that there was a Reddit post from Scott, when the drama was still going on, I kind of read it, and I was thinking, and hold on, I'm gonna say my piece in a minute, but I would like to switch out the music again. I have a few tracks I'm gonna be alternating between, but I just want to I want to get some different music playing. We're just gonna pick a few different tracks that I linked because I picked a few different types of music that I wanted to play in this stream. I'm gonna save a specific one for near the end. Is that an ad? Is this an ad? We're gonna switch if that's an ad. No, okay, it's the right thing. I gotta unmute. Don't know why it's muted. All right, more fan music. Also, Matt's here. Welcome, Matt. So yeah, when I first read this, I definitely took a few minutes after originally reading it and was thinking. And something I know I was saying a lot in my recording that I want to repeat here is that, sure, Scott only supported the people he did because he felt like they best could benefit everyone keyword everyone, and whether that be just, white Americans, black Americans, LGBTQ members that are American, etc., etc. Even though he supported these people because he felt like they best could do the job for everyone. As I was saying yesterday, you don't have to agree with his political stuff. I said this last night. I don't really like to get political. I don't like to get political on YouTube. This is the first time I'm probably getting political on YouTube, and I don't really like to get political personally. But I still did my first vote when I turned 18 as an American citizen to fulfill my duty. But doesn't mean just because I voted doesn't mean Sorry, I'm all over the place. Just because I did my right to vote, does that make me a bad person? I don't want to say who I voted for. I'd rather keep that private. I will say I did not vote for Trump, though. I really don't want to talk political, but that is the only thing I will say. But I don't know why my stream's glitching. It is what it is. At least it's not buffering. Let's just say that. But I honestly think that people are allowed to have their opinions on certain subjects, even when it comes to politics, even though politics, again, don't really like to talk about it. But even though politics can be ugly, I feel like people are allowed to have their own opinion on whatever the subject at hand or the matter is. I think the stronger opinions are the ones that have evidence to back it up. That's honestly what I think. The ones that have evidence to back up their opinion are the stronger ones. But still, I think words. Bleh. I think we as humans we should be allowed to have our own opinion, and whether or not you have it factually backed up or not is another question. But I feel like we as humans are allowed to have an opinion, and we should try and have a civilized or just a logical discussion / debate on whatever the thing is at hand. Share your opinion, but also listen to the other side. Not every issue is going to be one side or another. I feel like you need to listen to both sides, and again, people are allowed to have their opinions. Let's say, this was the example I did last night. I like FNAF World because I think it's a good game, but there are people who think FNAF World isn't a good game, and do I start sending hate messages to those people who hate FNAF World? No, that's their opinion. They are allowed to have their opinion saying FNAF World is bad because of A, B, C, D. And then I could say, alright, I'm hearing you, but here's why I think FNAF World is good, because A, B, C, D. Stuff like that. I think that I only used FNAF World last night, and I'm using FNAF World again. Just because it's the one game that the community really is either just says, oh, it's a fun spin-off, or, it's not canon, all that fun stuff. It's stuff like that. If you are able to voice your opinion, but also listen to others, instead of having a one-to-one argument with no real end in sight. Honestly, that's the words that's really what I'm taking away from Scott's thing. Do I agree with Scott? Again, I really don't talk politics. Him supporting. I know another reason. Like I'm not the first person to talk about this. I know I hopefully will not be the last, but I know some people probably are riled up because some of the money that was probably donated to these people were might have been FNAF money being donated to these parties and people. And I get that. I get that might be where some of the anger is coming from. But does it warrant the hatred, the doxing, the threatening Scott was receiving? I really don't think so. But you know, that's just my opinion. I don't think he deserved it. So yeah, that's me talking about the Scott Reddit post. Again, as I said when I kind of briefly touched this in my Finance Mr. Hug stream, glad I don't have a Twitter. Don't think I'll ever get a Twitter. Cancel culture is it's horrible. It's nothing fun at all for any sides. So there's that. So next thing in the description, I don't know who's still watching. That's my whole thought and opinion on the Reddit post. Feel free to ask me questions in chat. I'm going on to the next thing though, and it's one thing that was already mentioned in chat, which is linked down below. I'm gonna open one of these at a time. So there's scottgames.com. We have Scott Games. We have FNAF World. And we have the FNAF Archive. Also, yes, if anyone sees the last thing in the description, yes, just go do that. Go look at the last thing linked in the description. So, when I started recording my video last night, I thought this image was still up on Scott Games, and when I got to that portion of the video and saw Scott Games in a similar state to FNAF World, I knew that both sites were now dormant, inactive, and that was probably how they were going to stay. So luckily I downloaded this before it was removed off Scott Games. But luckily, FNAF Archive still coming in hot with all the things that were posted to FNAFworld.com and ScottGames.com. So there's that we'll be reading in a minute. But yeah, just looking at Scott Games and now seeing the logo gone, seeing it pitch black in the same vein as FNAF World, which FNAF World's been like this since Freddy in Space 2 and some of the earlier Pizza Sim teasers, like when there was still stuff kind of being posted there. After Freddy in Space, it was and Scott Games was the main one teasing the books, Fazbear's Frights. It teased the Twisted Ones, and it was also teasing Security Breach, but that is no longer the case. So both of those sites are now sadly inactive, and I'm about to change the music choice. We're about to change the music again, and you know, I might come back to this piece, but I feel like we need to switch to this piece now. So bringing in the FNAF music. Is that an ad? I swear if it's an ad. I don't want ads. I'm gonna put this on screen and hopefully the ads go away. I've already said my bit on my stream, but it's truly shocking, the whole thing. Yes, again, linked in the description, Mr. Matt's live stream from today. Go check it out. Alright, we can... Nope. Alright, we can do that now. There we go. Good vibes coming in now. But here we go. The last thing posted to ScottGames.com. Last thing posted to ScottGames.com. Before I say anything else, check out this awesome piece of fan art. Pretty amazing stuff, right? I have boxes and boxes of artwork like this from fans that I've saved over the years. I've tried to answer as many letters as I can, and I apologize to anyone that I missed somehow. Someday, when I have a bigger living room, maybe I'll make a giant collage of all the fan art I've collected. Stuff like this has made it all worthwhile to me over the last 7 years. I've had a blessed, fulfilling, and rich career. I've been shown great kindness, and I've tried to show great kindness in return. I've tried to make some good games, let the debate ensue, and I've witnessed the creation of possibly the most creative and talented fan base on the planet. But here, on the 7th anniversary of the first game's trailer, as I realized I was in my mid-30s when I created the series, and now I'm approaching my mid-40s, I realized a lot of things I missed, or that I missed a lot of things that I got to focus on before FNAF became such a success. I miss making games for my kids, I miss doing it just for fun, I miss making RPGs, even though I stink at it. All of this to say that I'm retiring. I've been shown tremendous love and support over this last week, and a lot of which has come from the LGBTQ community. The kindness shown to me has been surreal. Is this the end of FNAF? No. This just means that someone else will eventually be running the show. Someone of my choosing. Someone that I trust. We will have to wait and see how it all plays out, but an announcement will be made at some point. I have 6 kids now, although one of them is currently the size of a blueberry. I love them dearly. They're my whole world, my whole universe. I want to focus my attention on them. Focus on protecting them, and spending my time making things for them. I only ask my fan base respect my decision. I will still be around, just not the capacity that I used to be. What a blessed career I've had. What wonderful people I've met, and what a tremendous blessing to have been able to know you all. Thank you so much. See you on the flip side. Sorry, Matt. I know it's saddening. I don't know if my tone made it better or worse, but can we talk about the fan art? Unnamed fan, 8 years old. As I was saying last night in my recording that failed, this almost a fan game. I promise I'm awake. It's not like when I hopped on Matt's stream earlier and I was freaking still half awake. But this franchise is what I meant to say. Has left a big impact on the community. You have adults that are a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. You have teenagers that are fans of Five Nights at Freddy's, and you have younger kids like this 8-year-old unnamed fan who are into Five Nights at Freddy's. A game that, need I remind you, was supposed to be Scott's last game, turned into 7 years of good memories, fun times, no pun intended, and just some wholesome moments throughout the entire community. Whether you're an SFM maker, artist like this, a plush tuber, a stop motion creator, fan game creator, a musician, or something else in the FNAF community, your work has been very much appreciated. I did this yesterday, and I keep referring to the video that doesn't exist, so I don't know why I'm talking about it. But I said this yesterday, that I wouldn't be here almost at 3 years on YouTube if it wasn't for Five Nights at Freddy's, and specifically Ultimate Custom Night, the pillow, and entered a mangle in one body, possibly. But as I was saying yesterday, I wouldn't be here without FNAF. Specifically, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the fan songs. I'm gonna spell this wrong. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Mando Ponies Survive the Night, which I heard through a couple of my fellow bandmates in band one day when we were having a music celebration. They sang it, and when it got to the word Freddy's, something clicked in the back of my head. I knew that this franchise that I feared from so long ago. If you ask me why I feared it versus why I enjoy it now, I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't remember. I can't remember why. I probably blocked it in my mind why I was afraid of FNAF. But it was the fan songs. Survive the Night, Just Gold, Living Tombstone's FNAF 1 song, the Minecraft FNAF roleplays. The Minecraft FNAF roleplays. Again, the music videos. Caveman Films, Mine at Freddy's, Triart Ninja, the, you know, Enchanted Mob. The list goes on. Also, another thing. I want to do a specific video on this, but at the time of recording this, yes, I will say I am a decently FNAF channel with some other games I try and get out, like Baldies. I try and record Nintendo games. I am still a huge Nintendo fan, if you couldn't tell by the other stuff on the channel. But here's another thing. The people I've met. Matt, Livy, Smog, Demario, even, dare I say it, C-Mac and Peter from way back when. All because I was looking for someone playing this fan game at the time. I was looking for someone playing Day Shift to Freddy's 3. And who did I stumble upon live streaming it? Why, it was none other than Mr. Matt. Matthew, whatever. I still remember the days of calling him Mr. Matt, even though I could have just called him Matt in Discord. I call him Matt now. And I've collabed with him. He's collabed with me. All because I was looking for one guy streaming a game. A fan game, nonetheless. I am leaving so much stuff out that I said in my other recording. Like, I mentioned that I could have done this as a video like this. Hold on. I told you guys last night, even though none of you heard it, I told you guys last night I could have did a video like this. Sitting in front of a camera, waving my arms around, screaming and ranting about Scott Cawthon and all of this. And yet, I do it like any other video on the DJ Mario channel. Just a screen being recorded. Just to talk to you guys, like majority of my videos. Plush videos don't have myself in it. Minecraft videos don't have myself in it. Sam, I got into FNAF when I heard my sister singing FNAF 1 Living Tombstone, and I looked it up. Awesome, awesome, the experiment, awesome. But, yeah. But I sat here doing like most of my other streams where you just see a screen or you see something on screen, whether it be a McFarlane Lego short, a plush video, or even Ultimate Custom Night mods. And can I say, I've gone as far as besides making my own FNAF gameplays and Let's Plays of official games, fan games, I've made my own mods, and I kind of want to show that briefly, because there's some spoilers of some anniversary mods coming up. But FNAF has been a part of my life since probably I was in middle school when I kind of looked up the FNAF songs. So I don't know, I'd probably say, like, if I'm 18 now, geez, I have to do age math in my head right now. You want to see me do math? Watch Baldi's Basics. Anyways. But yeah, for a good few years, this franchise has been part of my life, and it's been a part of this channel. If it wasn't for FNAF, I would have been releasing all these wonky, very, very crunchy, if you want to call it that way, Nintendo videos that weren't really high quality as the stuff gets. And that's not to mention, FNAF is in my Minecraft roleplays, FNAF is in my plush videos. FNAF is the fan games I play every day and the live content I watch. And that's needless to say that I also did I also did this, and I feel like I gotta do this. I gotta do this more. FNAF's not the only game I play besides Nintendo and Baldi's Basics that I gave as example. I did play one of Scott's other games, and I feel like I need to do that more. Chipper and Sons may not have been updated since the beginning of 2020, but maybe I'll come back to this game soon or one day. And that's not to mention the Desolate Hope, and even the reskins, Sit and Survive, Doofus, even if it's the FNAF reskin versions, I'll play it. Just to get a taste of other Scott stuff. I left this out of my video last night, and I'm glad I'm redoing this now, because Chipper and Sons, if it wasn't for this game, Scott and the criticism about the characters looking like horrifying animatronics, we wouldn't have our lovely bear, bunny, chicken, fox, spring rabbit, golden bear, giant clown with pigtails and clown makeup. The list goes on. Freddy, baby, puppet. The list goes on. The list goes on. And I know I've done a lot of the spin-offs, guys. I know I've done a lot of the spin-offs. FNAF World, UCN, Pizza Sim. I promise, when we get around to the UCN, not the UCN anniversary, when we get around to FNAF's 7th anniversary, I'll try and do something for 1, or 2, or 3, maybe 4. Sister Location, the games I don't play as often. The games I should really appreciate. Because even though these ones have the most replayability, you gotta remember where it all started. So, I've already talked about the Flipside Post. We still have some good vibes playing. Yes. I love that I can have people in chat with me, laughing, talking about FNAF, talking about their experiences. That's what this channel is for. Sure. Alright, this will hopefully pop back on in a minute. Sorry about that. It wouldn't be a DJ Mario stream unless OBS decided to do something completely out of control. Thank you, OBS. We're not really supposed to be thanking you. We're here for thanking Scott, but you know, you get an honorary clap for disconnecting my stream every time that I don't need it. That I don't need it. Every time I disconnect, it's you. It's always you. It's not my end. My Wi-Fi is fine. It's always you, OBS. Anyways, back on track. As I was saying, this was supposed to be the main point of the channel, and it still is. It may seem like it's in the background, but trust me, these are the videos I want to keep making, and I'm going to keep making. I know 2020 kind of crushed the making of these, but they're coming back. They're gonna come back. As my favorite Scrap Rabbit once said, that I always come back. Thanks, Matt. But yeah, this was supposed to be the major content, and it still is. Again, new one coming soon. Last one was a joke video, but it was still hilarious, and I hope people go watch it, because it's a bit of a meme. It's got poor lighting, it's got poor camera angles, but that's the point. It's a joke one. Needless to say, this was supposed to be the main point of the channel, and it's still going to be. But FNAF has also become a good part of the channel. From the dozens of fan games I played, to the mods that I've made or played, to the games that have been made by friends that I've over the past couple, almost 3 years now. And the big fan first games that I need to cover more of. It's all there. It's all there for your viewing pleasure. And it's still going to be there. Some games are done and done, and they're never coming back. But they're a part of the DJ Mario channel, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Sure, I'm only at 150, and I stated this in a stream probably a month ago. 100 subscriber special still on its way. But we're not here for Scott. We're here for Scott and FNAF, not I mean, I said I was going to talk about my channel at the very end, and we will. All right, Matt. I'll hopefully see you back. The stream's gonna go for a little longer. Also, I feel like even though this is a good track, I need to split it up in case this is the end now. My final words are simply be kind and respectful. Controversy is diverse. It is. It's not really the end yet, Matt. But thanks for your kind words. You'll always be a friend and face on the DJ Mario channel. Anyways, I need to pick some more music, and I kind of picked this just because I wanted some Scott vibes, and this is if I think of Scott, and I think of FNAF World, this is the one track that comes to mind. So we're gonna play this a little bit. So we need some Scott vibes. So let's go. So yeah, I've read the post. I've read both of them. I've literally talked about how this game influenced my channel and my personal life, kinda. I mean, I talked about how I got into FNAF, so I guess that's personal, yes. So, is FNAF gonna keep happening? Yes. In 5 days' time, my channel anniversary is gonna happen, and I definitely have some FNAF stuff probably planned for that day. Plus a new plush video that's kind of FNAF related. And then on the 27th, we have my favorite FNAF sandbox, Ultimate Custom Nights anniversary. So, I have some FNAF stuff to cover, and I plan to still cover that FNAF stuff. This is something I needed to do, because if I didn't say anything, and I kept doing FNAF content, I probably would have had the odd person going, so what's your view on the Scott thing? You never talked about the Scott thing. So, here I am, on the 20th of 2021, in June, I am talking about the Scott thing. I am not really going to timestamp anything, because this is supposed to be about an hour or so worth of content. So you can probably watch it at least in half-an-hour chunks. But yeah. It's going to stay apart. It's going to be in the plush videos. It's going to be in the McFarlane Lego videos. It's going to be the fan play. It's going to be the official games I play. And hold on. I got to do this for a meme. And someone tell Ethan to clip this, or I'll clip it myself. I'm doing this for a meme. Just because it's going to be added to the playlist. So, hey, 1 second. Was that the playlist of 87? All right, I know. Bad joke. It's 8 guys. My general FNAF playlist has 87 videos. I had to do it. I had to do it to them. Anyways, get the FNAF music back. I mean, if Matt Pack can make 87 jokes, why can't I? Alright. I'm just vibing in the Scott music. So yeah, you can see all the FNAF stuff I've done, and I will talk about, and as it grows, I will talk about other FNAF stuff I plan to do. I'm gonna hopefully do something about the fanverse. I will hopefully do something on the official games that's not Ultimate Custom Night, FNAF World, Freddy in Space 2, or Pizza Sim. I mean, those videos will keep happening, but I mean, I gotta do something special for the other games. Plus, I mean, there's also Fury's Rage that I never did a proper introduction of, because the first stream I did on it was Lag City. So yeah, and is there any questions for me? I'm gonna take some questions now. That's another true. The fan content experiment. You're right, the fan content. If it wasn't for FNAF, we wouldn't have this awesome fan content. And I'm sure other indie games wouldn't have gotten motivation or inspiration if FNAF wasn't made. So yeah, I'll take some questions, and I'm not really sure what else I want to say on the matter. Again, my pal Matt did a amazing stream earlier, link down below. I'm just giving my general thoughts, opinions, and feelings, as the stream title says. So yeah. And for anyone watching this in the future, or like a few days after, this was around the time the Scott Cawthon controversy was happening on Twitter. And I'm glad I don't have a Twitter account, as I keep saying. And this stream talks about everything I wanted to do. Yeah. So, you know, just because, for a bit of a meme. Hold on, I have one thing to do. So let's go. We're gonna do one last thing before I end the stream. We're gonna do one last thing for the end of the stream. So please open. Here we go. Game capture is actually. I should just put display capture on top. Oh well, that might have been a glitching. I don't know. Anyways, let's get one final call from our favorite Cawthon. Let's get one final call. Yeah, I might boot up some Nation music maybe, but let's get one final call from everyone's favorite Cawthon. Let's get one final phone call. Let's go. Give me phone calls. I'm not gonna mute it. Give me the phone calls. The phone calls. I want the phone calls. Give. Wait, why did OBS pop up in the stream? Is that just my end? No, that was just mine. I don't know why OBS. Give me the phone calls. Where are they at? Where's the phone calls at? I'll start doing the coin challenge while I wait. Start doing the coin challenge.
Hello, and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here, and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and, above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database, so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now, that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first
Am I now?
Complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly, he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night, and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged.
He cut off. He didn't even do the whole call. There we go. Scott vibes, and the Scott night and Ultimate Custom night. Did everyone have a secret night? All you do is put phone guy on 20 and start collecting coins. Guys, it's the Scott night confirmed. Look, he's back again. It's the Scott Knight. I'm doing this, if you couldn't tell, I'm doing this as a bit of a meme, but still. It's the Scott Knight. FNAF 1.
Hello? Hello?
Hey! Okay, hold on.
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay?
Yes, Matt, the Scott Knight.
An introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit.
You know, if the whole night was just that phone call, I would have been fine. But, you know, we got night 1 phone call of FNAF 2, and we got the night 1 phone call of FNAF 1. There we go. Need I say more? Need I say more? So, yeah. Ultimate Custom Night will be back in due time, but there's a little bit of a meme to end the Scott stream. Because, honestly, I've already talked about it. I already talked about the channel. I'm still doing FNAF stuff. Already said thank you to Scott. Hashtag, I'll see you on the flip side. You know, I'm gonna keep I'll see you on the flip side of my outro for now on, because I feel like I gotta do it to honor Scott. But, you know, I think that's forever gonna be a part of the DJ Mario outro now. So I'll see you on the flip side. So that's another thing. I'll see you on the flip side will be a part of the DJ Mario outro now. So yeah, that's been the stream. I really have nothing else to say. Besides, was that the playlist of 87? I know. Okay, I did it again. Whatever. I'll think about it. I was making this meme about having my general FNAF playlist with 87 videos, so it's the playlist of 87. All right. Anyways, that's really the stream. We're literally about to the hour mark, but I thank everyone for coming along. I obviously didn't have anyone in a voice call, but you know, there's gonna be more collabs on the channel. There's gonna be more FNAF collabs on the channel. So that's really the stream. Again, to kind of recap, do I necessarily agree with Scott's like political stuff? I don't really like talk political, but again, you as human beings, we should be allowed to have a general like opinion and share opinions, but also listen to opinions and just have a general debate / discussion. I'm still gonna be doing FNAF. We just did Ultimate Custom Night for like 4 minutes 30 seconds. So need I say more? I made a couple 87 jokes, and I read Scott's retirement post. It won't be the same without Scott. Scott, it won't be the same without you. You're probably not gonna watch my stream, but it won't be the same without you, Scott. And I guess we'll have to wait and see who's gonna take over the ropes of FNAF going forward. But I'm sure I will talk about that in due time when we have an announcement post. So check out the links in the description. There's a bunch of good music tracks that I used today, from FNAF World to Pizza Sim to FNAF 3. I don't know why I picked those games specifically, but you know, there's Scott's original Reddit post. Scott Games, FNAF World. May they rest in peace. They were great sites. The FNAF Archive. Go check that out for all the FNAF teasers, trailers, etc. And then go check out Matt's stream. And I want you not only to leave a comment on it, but I want you to go check out the stuff he has linked on that stream. Because there's a lot more that I didn't link here, but he went in deeper depth with all the stuff he linked. I'm just here giving my thoughts, opinions, and discussion. So I don't need everything that Matt linked, but go check it out just because. So that's the stream. I will hopefully be back more for some more content soon. New plush video finally be getting out this week. Probably some more Minecraft stuff and Ultimate Custom and channel anniversary stuff by the end of the week. Good stuff coming. I gotta send some stuff to Matt because of collabs we're doing related to Ultimate Custom and whatnot. But go check it all out. Good stuff is coming. Good stuff has come. Even though there's been some negative stuff. I'm not telling you to push it aside and forget it. But just look at both sides of the argument, form your own opinion, and share your opinion. Like I said, hopefully I'm not the last person to cover this, like it says in my description. But if I am, well, I'm honored that I was the last person to do it. May have been late to the party, but if I was fashionably late, of course. As Nightmare Chica for FNAF World would put it. I probably butchered that quote, but whatever. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe to see more content soon. Hit the bell to be notified for said content. And stay safe, stay healthy. Make sure you're staying hydrated because we're in summer and it's hot. And just for Scott, I'll see you on the flip side. I'll see you on the flip side. Hashtag, I'll see you on the flip side, Scott. Outro time, guys. I'm going to pick some good music. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Outro time. Alright, I'm supposed to say outro time here, whatever. Outro time.